All across A. She's here to investigate.
Clear there on the recon. Full 5-man push up long. Sewers being ignored. Just a cam setup here.
Recon being broken should tell them a little bit. So they're trying to hold the off angles out from short. Munchkin, though, will need the timing on the toxic screen.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Just bear with us on that. Shock dart out this time. That goes on to Verno. A solid hit from Yeoman. Gonna knock him down about half HP.
Should be all right. Verno plays from the back lines, but more importantly, being able to receive this hit texture up on top.
Paranoia at the ready here. Munchkin getting into position. Yeoman able to find the first kill. Tucks back around the corner. Recon gonna be sent down. Gets the ping out onto all three. But given the opening kill here, it's gonna be NRG now forced to start backpedaling. Decent damage across on the two of the remaining members.
So unfortunately for NRG not being able to push through, just good support from the side of Gen.G. NRG now looking forward in towards other parts of the map for now. Munchkin playing very far back, but also being able to spot and receive into stake fight.
Yeah, I think I said Munchkin rotated over to A. It was actually Charon there. Brain still on Munchkin playing Omen on the previous map.
It's fair, it's all right.
By the way, bites the delay, some more damage, and now the kill, the cross there on Assam. Pink does still reveal. Munchkin tries to stay tucked away into the backside, but it's taken down at the same time. Found by Ethan, pushing in from A link, so plan can come through for NRG.
Spike planted.
Charon swinging out wide, headshots across. Yeoman finds himself a second elimination. Foxy will take down the final two. Gen.G will get their first pistol of the series and start off Haven with a round win.
Just finding the read off of it. Now going to take the pistol away from NRG. It is Haven though, so still not going to be discarded from too much, but nonetheless, good read and good shell inform.
Foxy, regen shields here. Fault line out, just going to get a stun here onto the turret. A little bit of spam through, trying to break it down, and looks like may have gotten it. Hard to tell if it got cleared out by bullets or if it was just a recall.
But nonetheless, rotations from NRG still just slightly kind of positioned up, posted up in towards A short. Som waiting for the rest of the team to arrive.
Texture's got that judge, and he's gone. Pretty much everybody from NRG pushing up in towards him, aside from Finesse, who split off into long.
And he's a Neon.
Slow creep up coming through. Oop, quick jiggle peek, keeping that judge disguised for now. Dodges the fault line. Sprint across, Paranoia coming through. Shots flying his way, sends out a relay bolt blind. Trying to stay alive, goes sliding forward. It's not going to be able to find value with that judge. The rest of the team still comes up huge. Being said, the weapon going to be scooped up.
I got spike.
1v2, the spike picked up here by Mata. Guardian in hand here. There's the Bulldog, the Spectre.
30
now
seconds
is tucked
left.
away, and he's not moving, and that scares me. This doesn't look like a... Okay.
No.
It is a patience play. I was like, oh dear God.
It makes us so nervous, but nonetheless, having the spike, but not much time. He has to move up to try to tap or something, bait out the peaks in the util.
10 seconds left.
White at his feet, already low on HP, going to be taking quite a bit of damage. Gets flushed out. As that will be a defuse coming through. So 2-0 start, decent damage dealt though by NRG, finding 3 eliminations. Should be Guardian Bulldog, I believe, carried forward as they hunt for the proper weaponry. And looks like Foxy will be the one getting the defuse to try to get that lockdown up and ready.
I did wonder if they would opt for the judge instead, but probably not. As well for Yeoman.
Munchkin finding Ethan.
Out of town.
Doesn't know, but that's the spike down. Finesse now. Pulling back away from A lobby. We'll just leave it in window for the moment. Swing out. Playing with fire here, perhaps, Mata. And then it's Munchkin on the other side with that Guardian. But, okay, Mata does take a shot to the chest, down to 60, but finds the kill. That's going to be noted there by Foxy9. He's just going to go ahead. Drop back out of garage.
That was a fantastic read by Mata, though. Micro plays on top. And off of that now, maybe being able to find another approach, but Foxy.
Oh, not ready for it. Finesse snappier on the draw. Didn't even have to clear out that turret, but he did it anyway.
And at this point, Gen.G's going to have to stack up on either site. Or, if you're Karen, maybe looking to peek out. We got the UI back.
They do. 2 Buckies here as Karen sat in B. Yo, man, here in Sewer. See, does anybody walk into him? Finesse is starting, but he's a little bit suspicious, but will get cut in half. That could be a weapon recovered here for Yeoman, but first wants to try to get some
30
more
seconds
information
left.
for the squad. Recon doesn't ping anything. The drone not going to be able to spot any of them either.
Ooh, and if Karen can push up towards mid window as well, that's another potential weapon.
Very true. Nearly lining up for him here. Damage is dealt. Burner down at 54. Lotta still at 60. Texture now making his way across. A little bit spotted out, pinged here by that drone.
And it's just one player, so the question is, will NRG actually push up in towards Texture or hold? At this point, they have no idea where Karen is.
Unaware, but is being watched. Som, the one staring down in towards main here for the moment. Texture desperately trying to fish, and there you go. Karen going to be taken care of as Paranoia goes across. Texture forced back away for the swing in. Not sure if he's going to be ready for this one. No, it's going to be Som winning the fight all the same. As NRG get themselves
All the value in the round. Next one coming up. Gen.G pushing it up into A.
for an aggressive push. Ping comes out, looking for the Hunter's Fury. Managing to find Som. Second tag going to be avoided. Searches for another target, won't be able to make it happen. Som down to 45. Ult expended just for some damage. See if that's going to be good enough here for Gen.G. Munchkin forced out of garage.
Still able to hold on the other side, though, maybe with some spams, but mostly Mata just post up into garage, maybe looking for an angle towards C. Nothing spotted. And it's down to back to A. They note that Texture is very far up front, so trying to spam and push him off. At least fast lane was baited out. Now Yuto reinvested to clear out garage again. So Gen.G still pretty much controlling the map, but running a little bit dry on utility. All that's left is a little bit from Karen, Yeoman as well. So Texture to receive on towards A. Has to at least maybe get the information or a pick or two. Burning down the clock against NRG.
30 seconds left.
For the hit here, but Foxy just re-swings after dodging it, tucks away onto the left-hand side, but they know exactly where he's at. Shock darts, trying to fish him out. Aftershock as well, and there you go. The kill is going to be found. Munchkin now. Paranoia flying his way, gets the ping reveal, and Yeoman cannot find the shot. Ethan able to take him down, and Munchkin still alive, trying to buy some time. Swing into the back, Burnout finding one, finding another, finding four in total.
Sheriff, all for Gen.G. Not too much found early on, just trying to hold the positions. And NRG has an opportunity to execute into B. Possible fault line.
Ball not going to get raised. The slide in. Mata down to 5. No, Decay is in play. Push up on Foxy going to be dealt with there by Finesse. The spike already planted here on the B site. Even if things did start getting dicey for them, Hunter's Fury plus the Rolling Thunder should very much ensure the round victory here for NRG. As Yeoman now going to be picked out. Som still lurking up on top of the boxes here. His head just a pixel away from being spotted. Now will be noted, but it's going to be Som winning out the firefight.
And he continues still at the position. Oh, hops off now. I mean, at this point, Gen.G's looking for the exits or just a single pick.
Whichever he can find. Damage dealt would be good for them, but there's 1 kill, 2 kills. Munchkin coming up here with the Sheriff. Som will go ahead, put down Charon. Munchkin picking up that Phantom, gonna try to hold on to it. Makes noise though, Inferno in position.
Side.
Oh, well again. Munchkin just gonna keep spamming everything that he can. Foxy
Nanoswarm.
getting some self-damage there from the Nanoswarm, just to tuck in. Trying to spot somebody out. He's down to 23, Finesse at 36.
I don't know how worth it is, though. Maybe at least looking to bait out the ultimates from NRG. If you can bait out the Rolling Thunder, or even the Hunter's Fury, that's already huge value.
This is an all-in from Foxy just to try to ensure that he gets some kind of trade. He will be able to find one. The 2 low HP members end up getting taken down. Hunter's Fury here from Verno, looking for a target. Texture at the same time able to find Mata as he arrives on the C site. The Rolling Thunder going to go crashing across. Texture, I believe, able to avoid it, but still cannot find the shot. Som will take him down. A 2v2 now. As the drone from Yeoman goes forward, trying to check. Spike planted. Not coming through. Verno backing away, down to 30, but Ethan able to find Charon on the lurk.
Revealing area.
Now both players just disconnecting off the site a bit. The drone holding him at bay. Swing forward, Ethan repositions.
Baiting all of it, wasn't quite able to fire back against them. So NRG will be able to command most things right now. Economy again not great for Gen.G. Pushes up in towards A. Oh, that's going to be
caught with util in hand here. Does well to put some damage back, to be honest. But now the neural theft opened up. Everyone's positions revealed. Munchkin just tucking away in towards back site. Gonna try to rotate across. Probably not suspecting there was gonna be anybody lurking either way. He ends up getting taken down. So that means a little bit of damage. Overdrive pops here from Texture. Shock Dart to try to shove him back. Melee Bolt connects. Texture slides forward into the smoke. Able to find an elimination. Seeking a little bit more. Sees the shoulder there of Finesse. Has no idea about Verno, which will now be revealed. Zom swinging out behind the box. Headshot comes through. Weapon going to be picked up. Trying to double stack the angle. And Yo Man cannot make the transfer happen. Unable to find one before getting taken out. Right now coming through. Munchkin going to be sending the pit just to try to scale back into the site. Verno sends forward the drone. Playing hide and seek. Lockdown now in play. Trying to force them here to evacuate. So I think as that shock dart connected, I would have done irreparable damage
to Gen.G.
to the mental of Gen.G.
They're already a little bit shaken up from Abyss. Shouldn't be though, but still continuing onto it. NRG still decisive in towards C now.
Well, okay. Well, peek in, 2 quick kills. Gen.G look to get the hell out of Dodge. Foxy going back in for a little bit more. Will be able to find Finesse.
And it's off the relay too. Now numbers completely gone. NRG at this point just slow moves out. Looking for a couple of picks. He get the one-on-one against Munchkin somehow, trying to bait it out, but he's not gonna peek out.
Texture staring, watching, spotting the shoulder, but only barely tickling. Verno into Foxy 9 will end up falling. Sam able to fight back. It's the headshot there. Not allowing for the 4K on the KJ to come through.
I'm out of here.
Texture just dancing around the site. Swing coming in from behind. And Sam, not dead yet.
Left.
Pushes forward, but will eventually be spotted out. For now, just a clear on the turret. But still, 3 players poking and prodding outside of C long.
My camera is this.
Spam through, but no one's there. No moves or reactions found. They might think that the site's somewhat clear. The drone goes in to check and spot everything out. Munchkin avoids it. Now repeaks. This is when then Gen.G rotates back into C, at which point NRG kind of reads that as well. So again, fantastic calling from Finesse. But at this point, what is the mid-round adaptation then? Slow creep up into B to try to lurk and spot a player as they try to play around the site. It's him against Karen though, and Karen is one of the sharpest fraggers on the side of Gen.G. Holding from C-Link.
Has been a little bit rougher going here for him. Push-up getting ready to come through. Onto the A side, Rolling Thunder. Opening up. Miss into the corner, but Yo Man still going to be taken down. Puts Mata to about 45 health, but the overdrive eventually is able to find him. Foxy now potentially getting caught here on that cross. No, will be noted here. Finesse finding some damage, but ultimately backing away.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to find a kill. It's just buy time away from the retake. So back onto the site. Ethan has utility.
Paranoia through, TP away. The Sam, Ethan holding here at hell, able to find Foxy 9. Push into the back, Texture, the reload going through, doesn't know which way to shoot. Mata with covering fire is able to find the enemy Neon. Karen comes up with one, Mata on the re-peek, a 3rd kill for him as Karen will get dropped, and now it's all on Munchkin bouncing his way out towards safety, knowing that the round is over. NRG, the timeout call, playing the map patiently. They strike concisively, and that's going to get them now up 6-4, with maybe Munchkin not being able to survive. Is going to be noted. Tucks into back.
Opportunity to use them just yet. There's the spam again from Munchkin, but NRG thinking to hit A instead. Early relay, and Mata's deep in towards long. Nothing much baited out from the side of Gen.G so far.
Foxy just clearing the cam, tucks back, Judge in hand. Verno.
It's gonna drone.
Going to be sending that drone.
Take flight.
Mata to follow.
The Flash is going to try to rush forward. Ethan, like the lion's share of the damage, but does manage to survive and finds the elimination. Karen now, Paranoia across, connecting onto everyone. Spots one, trying to push the wall though. Hasn't quite noticed him yet. We'll be able to find Finesse somehow. A little bit of collateral damage there. As Texture now up on top. Finding one, slides across, tries to steady the aim! Hands on his head, understandable. Verno now last one standing. 31 HP, but he's been so damn deadly.
If he gets the plant, that's Hunter's Fury, but he has to make the long trip all across the map. And Yeoman's able to play safe. He has all the utility to check as well. So maybe down to like 10 seconds past, maybe throw in the drone or the recon into sight just to clear. But instead he saves it. Goes for the read.
He's choosing correctly here for the most part, though.
I think just trying to listen for info if there is the spike tap. So still just trying to hover across both sides. But this should then confirm the hit into A.
10 seconds left.
Some ancient tech on display.
The recon. But yes, Verno now.
2 shocks. No real chance of the Hunter's Fury here.
He's just going to hold from hell.
And he is, and Yeoman is not watching for it. Verno.
Good thing I was.
Just trying to get the utility away from them. So spams back in towards B, but nothing quite yet found. Holding into positions as well, just thinking about potential push-outs from Gen.G.
We'll face through the orb just to try to get Foxy secured into a forward position there. So just an escort there from Munchkin, gets him into cubby.
Waiting for Verno to drone back to clear. Or to dart.
He might just do it. I mean, if he drones that close corner, Foxy, he's going to be put in a similar position where he might just have to try to rush to get the elimination.
Or I think they're just going to check it together. They have to check it. They have to check it. It's just a stinger, though.
Push coming through, and the shots, every bullet just basically dancing around Mata's head there.
30 seconds left.
Hunter's Fury now going to be opened up the slide across, breaking Munchkin's aim. At the same time, Texture taken down. Ping reveal onto Yeoman.
Cage triggered.
There's now a 2v5 to try to get the retake. Otherwise, NRG finding themselves with a 8-4 half. Yeoman with that shock dart will be able to get rid of Mata, but there's a lot more work that needs to be done. Smoke coming across. Paranoia will connect on the 2. Just spraying forward, though. The cleanup will be there.
But still, NRG peeks out mid.
Push out on a Som, finding one apiece. An immediate explosion of death here in mid. As battle commences, and it's going to be Gen.G walking away a bit more scathed comparatively.
At least Munchkin's still alive, so they're able to work around the toxic screen, but it all comes down to Yeoman here.
It does.
Taken out.
Dart being cleared, Shorty in hand. And there you go. Finesse is able to cut him down, says thank you very much for the frenzy. Munchkin now with everything to do.
Toxin screen down.
Swing onto the corner, spotting him out.
He's going to try to take the fight, but Som's behind.
Pushing in towards him. And Som is at 47. If he ends up dying, that opens up the map for Munchkin.
Toxin screen down.
And oh, he's hurt him now. Fault line not connecting, spots out the head. Just trying to line it up, jumps into the window, finds him, but takes an immense amount of damage at the same time.
That means just a single or maybe a couple of bullets from the NRG players, and that's Munchkin dead.
30 seconds left.
Time elapsed as well, though, so they're starting to kind of disperse across just to get the read for where Munchkin might plant. But good calls from Finesse, too. I mean, look, Ethan's back into Mark A just because of the toxic screen.
He's replaced his camera here on the C site, so he's going to be able to spot it out. That'll get cleared.
10 seconds left.
Good. For the
You just walk up, spray,
hold
run
on
and
the
gun.
plan.
Spike planted.
Can't quite get it on the swing, but there you go. Munchkin, knowing that he has to take the fight before the reinforcements arrive, will end up dying. NRG, their 3rd pistol win in these 2 maps. Move up now 9-4.
But also just much better. Is NRG prepared? I don't think they get the read on this, but at least they have the setups.
I'm out of here.
Come inside, slide forward, Judge in hand. Texture somehow winning out the fight. The Judge, oh, not connecting, but that outlaw shot certainly does. Texture, however, still looking to try to play entry, slides in the back, managing to find Mata. 2 kills with the stinger. Push up into the smoke, Som going to be noted there, taken down by Foxy 9. 5 players alive, Ethan, Verno still sprinting their way over towards C. Guardians in hand to look to see if they can make a difference here in this round. Otherwise, Gen.G with a force up. Looking like they're going to be able to turn the tides of this half already.
One enemy
As
remains.
Texture snappy with a shot.
Big Guardian still looking to save. But all 5 from Gen.G still alive. Guns being able to get picked up. A great big win for Gen.G in an attempt to try to turn things around. To try to turn the tides around on this map. I mean, it starts off so quick, too. It's a good read and a good call from Munchkin now. The battle of the IGLs. Possibly reading that it is that judge setup, or even if...
Swinging out,
What?
Verno. Still deadly as ever. Shoots him down, and I mean, from a great round of the previous there for Gen.G to try to turn the tides into now a rough start with their entry power starting to get limited.
What the?
Take flight.
Verno giving Munchkin very much a taste of his own medicine with that Guardian. Drone sat up, waiting for the peek, spots him for the wall bang. Won't be able to make that happen, but Verno! They need to stop peeking into this guy. He's so damn good.
And after getting his 3, he repositions back into heaven as when they march up, even with his recon, he's going to be able to see so much. Oh, Gen.G.
I mean, what is happening? Is this the Neo Agent Smith fight and they're just going at him one after the other?
And Verno's Neo being able to read everything.
No attempts to overwhelm.
30 seconds left.
Just one after the other. They're still slowly peeking into him. And this time they will be able to escape.
Okay.
So the rotations now coming through.
Now,
NRG gonna have them completely surrounded.
Spike
I mean, you
planted.
can tell Verno wants the ace, but they're going to play for numbers instead. Work off the recon. Work off the util to retake.
Caron taking the first bite, finds one, identifies Finesse, but eats an immense amount of damage, has to pull back, gets pinged out. Relay bolt now flying his way, he will be overwhelmed. Newman, last one alive. And he still has Verno on the flank. Finds the first, finds the second, but then Verno will strike.
Actually, to be able to tap back off. Now Ethan spams back into mid, but a little bit of noise outside C. Instantly baits out the smoke from Psalm. Verno still holding into A long.
Did get a hit on the Munchkin, he's at 85.
Off the shock dart perhaps, but now drones and doesn't really spot anything out. The drone kind of tapers off a little bit too soon. So he's gonna have to jiggle for info at this point. Or to hold the angle. He's still looking for a pick. Not quite there. Rotations from Ethan kind of setting up to disrupt the spike plant. Relay from Mata to stall, but Gen.G is just setting up. So the timing on Ethan's fault line is going to be very crucial as Verno sets up Heaven with a recon. Down to about maybe 30 seconds waiting for it. The util to come back up. There it is.
Doxent, Mata still up on top of the box, sliding down now. Pulling back, Munchkin able to find one. Verno going to be finished off. And the push up into the smoke. It goes the way of Ethan. 2 kills found, but does get spammed back out. Gen.G just counter spraying, finding that elimination. Finesse slow walking over. Here's the drone coming his way. Tucks back behind the box. And it does go in the opposite direction.
Have to creep up front, clear graffiti. The hell is going to be the area of contention. Yeoman's in it.
There's just not enough to try to play with here.
Marked.
Finesse.
Yeah, he's going to have to save. I think he was just trying to see if he could get the first pick, then maybe continue forward. But if not, then save is better. Nonetheless, a bit of a brawly round for the two teams. Good read from NRG still, but down to the fight. Just being able to set that up. Unfortunately, I think Ethan wasn't quite able to pull out the utility that he wanted. Play from Gen.G though.
Drop down. Now with that glass cannon.
Whoa,
See how it works out for him. Mata on the push up here. Yeoman gonna be taken down, so I'm able to find that kill. Munchkin pushes right up
Whoa.
in division. Mata nails the shot, sprints back.
I don't know if you're Gen.G, you do not push. Sam's still holding on the other side. He's got trips all around him.
I mean, everyone right now from NRG basically clustered around this B side. Finesse with a quick check back over in towards A. Karon getting initial
Spike
shots
down
across,
mid.
but can't confirm the kill. Verno, armorless, still only falls to just 60 HP.
So he'll sit tight for now. Noting still the position. Possibly that maybe the spike was dropped. They could have heard it in all those little exchanges. So just continuing to hold outside of B, marking their backs. Finesse has got pretty much A mostly locked. They can continue to wait out the clock.
30 seconds
Gen.G,
left.
unfortunately fragged out, tried to go in for the mid play, but instantly read and reacted to by Som. I mean, I'm just wondering how he got that frag in towards window, but must have been because he was up on top of the boxes.
Well, just
getting the
waiting
angle.
things out. NRG 2 rounds
10
away from
seconds
claiming
left.
Haven as their own. Munchkin with some money. Karon will be able to afford. Yeoman going to be kind of relying on some teammates here as Foxy misses the opportunity to find a punish there. Three swings and then also
Not always pick up the frags, but the team's always there to work out the information that he's kind of constructing together. Now Som pushes into C copy. He did this so many times before against Made in Thailand, but this is the first one we're seeing him do against Gen.G, and Gen.G is not going to expect it. Drones out from A. Nothing really spotted out in towards B.
Standing ahead.
Trip
So
cleared,
this
site
an
is
open
open. Quick
site.
plant here for Karon. Texture with the Bucky, likely to continue to play forward here.
Not my favorite thing, but
So I'm going to be noting.
NRG are close to their ultimate, so playing it safe, as long as maybe Verno, Ethan can get a single kill, might have an opportunity at the round.
A Rolling Thunder would be absolutely huge here for the retake for NRG.
But look at Gen.G's positions as well, all the way towards the back, watching for the push out of Garage too.
Swarm set up. Paranoia not hitting anybody there on the side. Texture just dancing around as Snake Bite goes through. Ethan. A little bit of damage there. Shock Dart's now going to be lobbed in as well, just trying to clear things off. Foxy covering from Garage, finding one. Another Shock Dart bouncing in. Munchkin, however, going to be receiving one on the opposite side. The push up here from Texture. Hops the overdrive. And
Which is a lot of retake potential. So once again, listening for the noise in towards B. They're setting up on the other side, and it's a quick play with a TP from Som.
get the Hunter's Fury out.
No
Well,
commitment.
they're going to reposition, but that's going to be a big tag. Yeoman down to 70. As Finesse sprinting across that fight, managing to strike, finding Karon, can't get more.
C.
Interrupts the plant there for a moment. Ethan now arriving, sending out the Rolling Thunder to the pit. Going to be dropped, however. Munchkin trying to keep everybody protected
Mata.
as the flank comes in from
One
Mata.
enemy
Foxy
remaining.
finding Verno. Ethan going to be taken down. It's all on Mata, and he just has an overdrive and a stinger available to him.
Oh my God.
Spike planted.
And it's not likely that he's going to be able to pull it off with just the stinger.
He's just going to look to try to get some exits here, perhaps.
Pretty much. I see it now. This was such a masterful mastermind round from Gen.G.
Can't use that yet.
They're starting things off. I thought they were just blindly executing into B, trying to pull off a quick one against NRG, but no. They were trying to pull out a fake off that to bait out those ultimates from NRG. Thanks to it, both the Omen TP and the Sova ult were spent.
And the Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder after they got into C, which is also already huge because onto C, that's when Munchkin then had the Viper's Pit. So it's added security on top of everything else that they've already baited out from NRG, at which be plenty.
Falling right now. Trained in on them. Relay Bolt going to be sending here from Texture. Pushing forward, taking some space. Overdrive popped from Mata. And now Gen.G is looking to widely stay silent.
Alarm bot down.
The overdrive was already noted. 30 seconds, 30 ticks left on it. So they're just waiting it out.
Attempting to. A little bit of damage. Texture just hopping back. And yep, ult now gone. There's the team though. A decent amount of firepower is still available to them. Hero Death also there if Finesse can get into position. find a corpse. Munchkin finding one. Verno still here, however. Takes out Caron. Swing onto the corner. Mata picks up that Phantom, puts it to good use. 2 kills can be found. Munchkin swinging in. Can only find
Next round now. Push us up. What?
Looking for the crunch here. Foxy covering fire, able to save Texture's life. Mata going to be taken down. Ethan now tucked into Cubby. Things coming up and they're just going to back away. Texture at 39 hurts the entry power here. Just look at this double trip set up right on the A entry.
Another read from Finesse trying to set up a counter. And I'm wondering about Ethan's positioning. Is that crucial enough? Was that worth the trade for Mata? Might be able to set up a flank off of it, but then you don't really quite have to stall. It's stalled down to Finesse alongside Som on the A side to try to hold. He sets up the site smoke. Som early flash out. Buys a bit more time. But now the hit goes through.
Here alongside the smoke, but oh, the ping comes through. Finesse trying to make up for that. Able to find Foxy 9 exiting out of sewers. Toggle onto the cam, looking for the dart. Flash flying in. Munchkin sights up towards heaven. Takes down Verno. Ethan will be able to find one more kill. 3 players left standing.
Trying to hide inside. So not being able to find too much off of it. Now spams outside of mid. But also economy not great for NRG. It's just Verno with the Vandal. I know he had the previous round with the Guardian, but I don't think it's going to happen again this time. Gen.G has so much to work with.
If you're going to carry a hero rifle, Verno is the one
That's true.
that should have it in his hands, given the circumstances. Thrown. Okay, does check. That means that, yeah, Finesse is going to be figured out, flushed out, and the shorty won't be put to work.
And then the rotations back to watch Garage as well as C. Gen.G is just continuing, like, happy to stay outside. With time passed, they can re-aggress into B if needed. Thanks to the toxic screen from Munchkin. Just being able to block off A link that way.
Right here.
Yeah,
Revealing area.
that's what it's going to be.
Sliding forward.
Oh, Foxy 9
Really noted.
marking the back as well. So if Mata does try to set up a flank, might not work. Planted for mid, watch outside garage.
Som on the swing, just a classic.
Don't see how this is possible.
Yes. Ends up getting spammed down. Shocker there at Ethan's feet. Tears him apart to 25. Nano delays. Mata spotted. Foxy peels off the kill. Another tap going through. His Texture wants to go looking for the kill. Ethan says, well, thank you for the weapon. And it looks like he's going to be able to hang on to it. Backs off, so 2 weapons. Rifle's going to be carried forward here from NRG. Gen.G continue to try to claw their way back into this map and into an overtime. 2 more opportunities. See if he can deliver the surprise that they're hoping for.
Toxin screen down.
A is clear.
Waiting to set up. This overdrive going to be popped.
Oh,
Sights
Ethan.
turned in. Towards garage, relay does come through. They force him off the angle. Slide forward. Texture, target, spotting nothing. Tucks back. His Finesse gets pinged out. Tries to reposition. Eventually will be found. Karen able to come up with the elimination. Mata still watching. Fast lane sent through the TP forward. Karon's going to be taken down. The slide! The no-scope Mata! Puts Texture down on the floor. And now it's all on Verno. He's across the map. Rotating over. He's been so damn clutch for NRG. Can he do it again to bring this map to its end and set NRG up with a 2-0?
3 seconds for recon.
Versus Foxy versus Munchkin. No further util available here for the Viper. Singular Nano. There's a dart going through. Foxy gonna be pinged. Verno wins that fight. 2 shock darts at drone, but time's starting to work against them. It's ticking faster and faster.
He's got the recon. Oh wait, no, not anymore.
For 25 seconds, just the drone, and on that jiggle peek, Munchkin sees him, but Verno has no idea. Tap holds it to half, forces him off of it, but because it's not at half, he cannot get the round victory. Got that overdrive.
Ooh.
Dialed in. A very slim margin that they are playing around. Not giving him the vision quite just yet. Will anyone do it at all is the question. Texture jumps across. And that shot nigh impossible to hit.
That's a trip though. kind of support him.
Force him off the angle. Some up on top site.
Spike
Able to find
down,
two.
mid.
Yeoman Karen both going to be taken down. Smokes now out of the hands here of Gen.G. Texture able to find that kill, but still
Placing alarm
Finesse.
quite a bit of damage at the same time. Finesse lurked forward into the cubby, looking to be there undoing. Do they read it? The answer is no, but Foxy gets the turn, gets a shot, but it's not over yet. Push it. Foxy able to find one more as Ethan
Spike down,
massacres
B.
two. He's down to his sliver.
I got
Texture, the last one standing at 30 HP. A shock dart, damn near connecting. And there's a rolling thunder at the same time. But Texture cannot find him.
Defenders win.
Ethan with 3.